Okay, today I'm here with Mr. Buddy LeBeau and Mrs. Amy Myers, and we will be discussing the budget process for personal trainers at Reds Laurels Gym. Who is responsible for the budgeting process for the personal trainers?
We don't really have a budgeting process. All of our trainers come to us as part-time employees, hourly employees, and then they develop their own training schedule over that. Our philosophy probably is different than most health clubs, where they're looking for that to be their revenue driver, the personal training income. We're looking for it to produce more members with us. So our revenue drivers are memberships. So we don't look to make a lot of money on our personal training. We look to basically pay for the hourly rate that we pay our own.
Do you guys have any policies that are associated with paying trainers? Any policies?
Well, we have to follow all the national rules for employment as far as salaries are concerned, about overtime pay is concerned. So all of those things are set by the government standards. We try to stay within those standards as much as possible.
We pay different amounts depending on what their level of experience or their certifications are. In the ACE, is that we still use the ACE certification program.
And how often are these revised? And what type of input do you get back from the personal trainers?
Well,
More money.
yeah. Do we revise it? So if you're a senior trainer with us, the only way to really make more money is to work harder, more hours, okay? Or when we go up on our rates, you're getting a percentage of that. So normally we would have rate increases on a fairly regular basis for both our monthly membership rates and for our training rates, and that's reflected in their salary. We have a structure in training where we have one person that you make more money if you train 2 people. You make more money if you train 3 people. You make more money if you train 4 people. So the least economically valuable for the trainers is to train one person. The most valuable is to train 4 people.
Do all employees have access to this info for the personal trainers?
They have access to the information. We encourage our employees to work out here. You are actually a member here. There are clubs where you actually can't go and work out in the club you work in unless you join.
How are your budgets derived from year to year, or like season to season?
We don't have one. I'll be honest with you. When we're doing really well, everybody celebrates. And if we have a little money left over at the end of the year, you might get a little bit of a bonus based on your experience, where you are in our pay scale in the facilities. But trainers make their own living. I guess that would probably be me, but it's always been a discussion between our owners and myself. We have to look at the market in Lafayette in order to stay valuable. I think it's important for our trainers to have a reasonable amount of money so they can have a comfortable lifestyle. If we don't, we would always be changing our trainers. They would always be leaving. We'd always have a new guy on the block. We wouldn't have any consistency. Well, we just put in a new program to keep track of our hourly workloads and our training loads. We have an in-house computer developer. His name's Philip, and he's done a program that's, in my opinion, is very, very outstanding in tracking our people, getting the pay scale right, paying our trainers based on the percentages that they make. taking care of all the business aspects of it. It would be very unusual for a facility to have an accounting department like we have. Most gyms will not have that. We're really lucky to have that and have people on staff who've been here a long time. Phil came to work working in the snack bar actually, and now he's our IT guy, and he's done a great job in developing a program.
But yes, that will be all. That's all the questions I have for you guys, and I would like to thank you guys for taking
You're
the
welcome.
time.
You're welcome, and good luck.
Yeah,
Sometimes